It's amazing arriving here after all you see on TV these days that Libya is in fact functioning at all. But it is. The fountains across from the Corniche are operating. Traffic works, kind of. At the Radisson, club sandwiches arrive on time in the lobby. The occasional flash of camo and a security scanner are really the only discordant notes.
Todd, you don't want to take the video.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
Inside the old part of the city, men slaughter a camel, while a girl records it with her iPad.
No? What the hell? Okay. You say no.
Kids are setting off fireworks in the Medina.
Incoming.
Tomorrow is the Prophet Muhammad's birthday, and people who have not known freedom for nearly 50 years are ready to celebrate. Martyrs Square is filled with families, kids, teenage skater boys, and hotshots on motorcycles. It's wild. And almost giddily happy.
Oh, man.
Young men in the camouflage pants of the militias, most of whom were civilians until last year, do their best to sporadically keep order or just join in the fun. Every kid above the age of 5 seems to have been issued a lighter and a fistful of fireworks. Ambulances idle on the margins of the square to treat fireworks-related injuries, of which there will be many.
No, no, no!
That was good.
This is Tripoli, after 42 years of nightmare. How to build a whole society overnight and make it work in one of the most contentious and difficult areas of the world is what people are trying to figure out.
So before the war, did you think it would ever be possible? Did you dream someday this will change?
No. In Gaddafi's time, you cannot say a word. You get killed. That's it. It was impossible. But then I joined the group, you know?
Right.
The revolutionary.
Omar is young and was even younger when the fighting started. He, like so many Libyans from around the country, and many who had left, heeded the calls for revolution on Facebook and Twitter. They fought in Tripoli, Benghazi, Misrata, and everywhere in between.
Who won this war? Young people or everybody?
Everybody. But the young people, they started it.
What was your day like as a revolutionary?
You keep one thought in your mind. You do this for the next generation, for a better country, for a better life.
You have a future now. Before people, you know,
there
what
was
people
a future in Libya before Gaddafi's regime. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. We were slaves for the Gaddafi.
Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, it is.
Barracuda is a seafood restaurant just outside of town on the Mediterranean coast.
One of the best foods in Libya, I think, the seafood.
The menu's not printed on paper. It's laid out right there for you on ice.
We have dot here.
What do? They just grill that?
Yeah, they open it and grill it. Some garlic, some sauce. It's really awesome.
You pick out the stuff that interests you from the daily catch.
Okay, let's get one of these. One of these.
Some shrimps, calamari too.
And they cook it for you the way you want.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
That's delicious.
This is the stuffed calamari, Libyan style. With so many seafood, stuffed inside of it, like a turkey.
Good sauce.
Wow.
Man, we are living large today.
Yes, we are.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
So, what were you doing before the war?
I was a travel agent.
You were a travel agent?
Yes, and I was studying too, in medical school.
Many of the people who started the revolution, who fought in the streets with makeshift weapons, were, like Omar, medical students, garage mechanics, or simply teenagers. They transformed themselves in a matter of months from kids playing PlayStation to hardened fighters and field medics.
Nobody believed that he can be removed, really.
Extraordinary.
Yeah.
How quickly after the uprising started did you begin to think that, wow, this is possible? That we might actually win?
The first day when the uprising.
First day.
Yeah.
The day before, you're thinking, impossible.
It's
We'll be
impossible.
stuck with this son of a bitch
Whatsoever.
forever. And then a few hours later, it's like, wow, this might work.
Seeing groups with you going toward the Mortal Square, demanding their rights. At that moment, you feel that you can do anything. That this is gonna happen. If it didn't, well, I've died trying doing it. At least we've died like men doing it.
So much has changed around town. So much is changing. New music, graffiti, these things, they mean something. But centuries of strict social and religious values keep some things solidly the same. Alcohol, for instance, is strictly forbidden. Men and women follow hierarchical roles as before. Since the revolution, there's a tug-of-war over what is acceptable. Outside a mosque in the Medina, men fill the narrow street to celebrate Muhammad's birthday. Snacks are passed around. Women watch and record from the rooftops.
Conflicts in the world where there's a clear bad guy. Clearly there was a bad guy here.
Exactly. I mean, the one thing about Gaddafi is he believed he was the most important human being almost that had ever existed. I mean, he changed the names of the months. He changed the date of the Islamic calendar. Such megalomania. And as you well know, anyone outside, you mentioned the word Libya, everyone would just say Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Gaddafi stole the identity of Libya.
Michel Cousins is the co-founder of the English-language paper The Libya Herald and has known several different Libyas in his lifetime.
For so long, the news has been the personality. Gaddafi turned up to open a shopping centre. Gaddafi turned up to open an envelope. Those of us who knew Libya, who knew there was another Libya, wonderful people, we would talk about it as you talk about a dead person. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? And then in February 2011, suddenly there was resurrection. The dead came back to life.
We meet at a Libyan coffee house, a traditional, male-only sort of a joint. Cafe culture is big here, a holdover from the days of Italian colonization, when Mussolini tried to rebuild Rome's long-lost empire.
It's just been the most amazing experience, seeing the rebirth of a country, of a people.
I mean, last night's fireworks, there was a general sense of exuberance bordering on anarchy. I mean, I felt very happy there last night, if somewhat in peril.
Yeah, well, it's Christmas. It's whatever, it's the 4th of July rolled into one. But also, there are people who are trying to stop it, sort of Puritans, extremists, if you want to say militants. And what has happened is people have come out in defiance of that. They're showing, we want to have fun. And remember, for a long time in Libya, you couldn't have fun. The biggest misconception is that the place is turning into another Afghanistan and Iraq, where you've got bombs go off, attacks. But it's not, as you've seen. Libyans have gone through an awful time having fought for freedom. People have died, people have struggled, and that's going to hold them together.
Kids are selling fireworks across in the Marcus Aurelius Arch. One is constantly reminded that Libya was once a vital part of the ancient Roman Empire. That was nearly 2,000 years ago. Tonight, I was told, was going to be an even bigger, wilder celebration in Martyrs Square. But something has happened since last night. The British Foreign Office has just told all UK citizens to leave Benghazi, Libya's second largest city, due to an unspecified threat. The Libyan government, such as it is, has denied any basis for such drastic action. A lone cherry bomb now and again, an awkward flurry of Roman candles. The buzz of last night's chaotic partying harshed, big time. Whether or not this is a result of the larger geopolitical situation, the vibe towards this Western film crew seems apprehensive, uncertain. The following day feels better. Somewhat. Fresh produce is for sale on Tripoli streets. If you're a small restaurant or shopping for a big family, you bring cash, a wheelbarrow, and load up with what you need. But revolution has brought changed tastes. Libyans, especially young Libyans, hunger for more than just freedom. They hunger for places like this.
Kentucky Fried Chicken? Uncle Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky.
Okay.
The Colonel and his buddies, the King and the Clown, have not quite made it here, given the uncertainty of the situation. So in the meantime, places like this have been popping up.
Uncle Kentucky, awesome.
Let me tell you something.
Do you know where Kentucky is?
The Kentucky is from USA.
The part, yeah.
Yeah.
This place is new?
Yeah, he's new. Before the Gaddafi, he don't...
Impossible.
Yeah. Now, it's normal.
Oh, that's nice.
How you found it?
Spicy delicious. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Johar, like many Libyans his age, fought to overthrow Gaddafi. He was there, gun in hand, when they stormed Gaddafi's palace compound.
Happy? Excited?
And
It's a
the
good day?
fighting.
Yeah.
It's giving to me nice feeling. Nice feeling, the Gaddafi. He's killed my cousin. How you should be feeling? Exactly, I'm feeling good. Because I wanted to kill them. I don't want to say anyone die more. He's killed for nothing. The first time I think the kill people is bad, but he's leave me do that. Because if I don't kill him, he's kill me.
Right. It's nice to see freedom. It's nice to see the bad guy gone. It's nice. I feel welcome here.
Finally, we say no for him. And he's now died. That's what we wanted.
To Johar, a few pieces of greasy fried chicken eaten in a brightly colored fast food setting means something more than a calorie bomb.
That's why fighting. That's why I give it a lot of blood from my country, because I wanted feeling that, the taste of freedom.
The taste of freedom.
It's nice taste.
Good, good. Yeah.
Good. Good food.
Outside Tripoli's center, there's this. One-time axis of all power and untold evil. A huge complex of sinister offices, barracks, residences, on top of a rabbit warren of secret tunnels and underground facilities. The Bab al-Azizia, Gaddafi's enormous compound. Most everything belonging to or associated with Gaddafi was destroyed. NATO continually bombed strategic locations within the compound, and on August 23, 2011, it fell to the rebels, Gaddafi and his family having fled. This is what's left of Gaddafi's palace.
So when's the last time you were here?
Last time the revolution is finished. The machine is going first fighting. After
Right.
that, the people
Right.
who have the guns. After that, coming a lot of people, normal people, listening about something expensive here,
Right.
like the salt and like the gold. And
Pardon?
Stop now,
What?
They want us to stop filming right now.
Okay.
While talking, we didn't notice several pickup trucks of local militia had closed in on us.
Stop.
I've stopped.
Okay, you stop.
Just relax.
No, relax.
What's happening?
This is their turf or their area of operation or somehow under their control. Whatever the case, they're the group in charge today. An argument ensues between our guys and their guys, all of whom fought against the same forces on this ground a year ago.
أنا ما خدتش سلاحك حتى أنا.
Ask you guys to step that side.
You want to delete the tape, just leave. They say that you have to delete what you've got. Let's leave.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hold it down.
Hold it down, hold it down.
In Heart of Darkness, Conrad writes about the greed of the Belgian colonizers. They grabbed what they could get for the sake of what was to be got. It was just robbery with violence, aggravated murder on a great scale. And after 75 years, the Congolese had had enough. But independence came quickly. And when the new country managed to inaugurate their first democratically elected leader, Patrice Lumumba, the CIA and the British, working through the Belgians, had him killed. We helped to install this miserable bastard in his place, Joseph Mobutu. He stole billions of dollars from his people and pretty much became the template for despotism in Africa. Needless to say, this situation deteriorated over the next 30-odd years, and by the time Mobutu was done, the Congo was mired in a series of civil wars, the government was no longer paying its bills, and the trains basically stopped running. This is Kisangani Station. There's one short run left. Service once a week when operational, which isn't often, I'm guessing. Abandoned by the Belgians, shot up and stripped by rebels in the 90s. The station, the engines, the ancient passenger cars, and the tracks themselves have slowly receded into the jungle. And yet all these years later, with hardly any resources, Monsieur Aloub Emile, the railway administrator, and a staff of clerks, conductors, mechanics, and engineers show up at work and do what they can in an attempt to keep things in working order.
How do you do?
He said that you are welcome to see this place.
How many employees still work here?
Ici, pendant les temps normal, nous sommes dans les 500 agents. Mais pour le moment, nous sommes dans les 200.
So at one time, you could dispatch a freight to South Africa?
Oui, justement, vous pouvez quitter ici jusqu'en Afrique du Sud, avec des correspondances évidemment.
So a hypothetical question. If the government said, okay, we're ready, we have the money, we would like to, as quickly as possible, get operational. Does he have the workers ready to go?
Oui, parce que si nous roulons aujourd'hui, c'est suite aux compétences humaines que nous avons. Parce que tout est presque bousillé. Mais ce sont des intelligences humaines qui essaient de maintenir le peu que nous avons. En tout cas, si on nous donnait encore un apport technique moderne, là, carrément, nous sautons.
And this is one of the few things here that's working today. A feature of great pride to the staff. The railway employees, I'm told, do not get paid, yet they continue to show up and work. It is said of the building of the country's once vast rail network, one Congolese died for every single tie. Like many Congolese we meet, they are, all these years later, and in spite of everything that's happened, ready and waiting for the situation to improve. You lost your way on that river as you would in a desert, till you thought yourself bewitched and cut off forever from everything you had known once. So Conrad described the Congo after piloting steamships in the early days of Belgian colonialism.
I've had something of a multi-decade obsession with the Congo. It's been kind of a personal dream, if you will, to travel the Congo River. And now, for better or worse, I get that chance. We've rented a trusty vessel, and I shall dub thee the Captain Willard. All right, did you maggots load the chickens?
Finding food along the way, it's anticipated, will be a challenge. Refrigeration of any kind is impossible.
Okay. Well, I'm psyched. My dream has finally come true. Blocked by officials? Well, this could be months. Okay, let the probing begin.
We need this boat to move now. How do we do this?
Let's get underway before they figure a new tax to levy on us.
Our trip downriver will take us some 120 kilometers, even deeper into the jungle. But instead of Kurtz and his ivory hoard, a crumbling Belgian research center with a shadowy past awaits us at our destination.
It's the turn of the century map. So as Kisangani was then called Stanleyville, Leopoldville, that would be here.
Like 3,000 kilometers or something like that.
A long way to go if we were taking the full ride.
That's what we're doing, right?
All the way to the Atlantic?
You didn't tell them yet?
I don't think we have enough spam, gentlemen.
A half-day's journey downriver, there's a local dignitary we've promised to visit.
Yeah, there's the chief who's coming down.
We arrive, late, but the king is still waiting for us. Traditional headgear, not so traditional suit. The medals given by the Belgians, proving his royal lineage.
This place belongs to the Bambole ethnic group.
And he's the king.
Donc, yo vraiment ça mokonzi ya ekolo na yonyoso. My father ruled from 1928, and I came after him in 1963.
It's a lot of history. Incredible.
We give him a goat as a way of saying, I'm sorry for being so late, and sorry we can't stay longer. And he gives me a simple yet hefty-looking bracelet, which only later do I come to appreciate for what it is.
Horan told me this goes back to Arab Portuguese times. It was the Arabs who taught them how to do this. So they wear them on their wrists or their ankles. This is older than our story, probably. The chief said his father gave it to him in 1935. So who knows, man? Wow. So where'd you get the bracelet? Oh, an African king gave it to me. Congo River. Where'd you get yours?
It's an abandoned Belgian research station. And it's still functioning in some capacity, but the Ngambi itself goes about 30 kilometers in. There's over 250 buildings. They're doing it all here.
Much myth and legend surrounds this place.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
It has been inferred by some that the Belgians conducted uranium enrichment and a host of bizarre experiments here. However, the facts would suggest the scariest thing to ever happen here, some genetically modified banana varietals.
You made it, man. Ngambi.
Deep in the jungle and miles from anywhere. This was once the Institute for Agricultural Studies of Congo. Construction began in the 1930s. The complex was once staffed by hundreds of Belgian researchers, doctors, and engineers until they left hurriedly in 1960. With independence began a rapid decline. The eventual cessation of funding. Of the hundreds of structures built here, what used to be housing, laboratories, hospitals, and research facilities, the vast complex's library is clearly the most important to those who remain. Though crumbling like everything else, the grass is cut and grounds maintained. It's swept and kept clean. And yet, most incredibly, this man, Bourdain, still fights a daily battle to stave off further decay to the thousands of volumes of books and research materials contained on these shelves.
So what happened here? Did the place stay open? Did people continue to do research?
There are some new staff, they don't get anything. But for those who have been there for long, they get an allowance from the government.
Independence comes. What happens here?
Les Blancs sont partis. La plupart ont trouvé qu'il ne fallait pas rentrer directement à chose. Comme l'INEAC continuait à œuvrer au Rwanda et Burundi, la plupart ont traversé de l'autre côté.
So, unless I'm mistaken, the gentleman just said that cutting-edge research moved to Burundi and elsewhere. The Congolais who remained, their mission all these years later has been to preserve the patrimony that existed.
All this was state-of-the-art back in the 50s when the library was built. But for 20 years, there hasn't been electricity to run the dehumidifiers to keep out the damp.
Through so many wars, through all of these difficulties, he has maintained this facility to an extraordinary degree. Why?
Pour m'avoir maintenu. Pourquoi? Parce que c'est ainsi qu'aujourd'hui on m'appelle doyen. On m'appelle doyen à cause de ça parce que si je ne suis pas là, rien ne marchera plus parce que je suis déjà connaisseur de tout cela.
Staff still show up to work and organize, catalog, and write requests for funding. Perhaps to Kinshasa or a central office where someone may or may not ever respond.
He was here pre-independence, yes? Does he remember the Belgian rule?
Non, là c'était bien, justement. Est-ce que nous on savait qu'il y aurait un changement de vie? Parce que c'était bien, justement. Hein?
No, yeah, he remembers that period of colonialism. That was the best time that they were living.
What do you say to someone who suggests that Belgian colonialism might have been the good times?